Most newer coaches are way overcomplicating the process of getting clients. Getting lost in a sea of content and social media strategies, funnels, and different gurus telling you that you have to follow their strategy. There's actually a much simpler approach to getting clients. There's really only 4 steps, and what I'm about to share works especially well if you're brand new, you have no audience or email list. Step number 1 is to identify your ideal client. Who is this person that you would like to serve? For me, it's coaches and consultants, but who is it for you? And make sure to define them demographically. So you would say, I serve moms or Marines or CEOs or attorneys. You wouldn't say, I serve people who are into personal growth, because that is just describing a personality trait. It's not the way they really identify. It's not how they would introduce themselves at a party. And so you want to look for their demographic label. Step number 2 is to make a list of all the people you know who fit the description of your ideal client. For example, let's say you chose moms as your ideal client demographic. Whip out a spreadsheet and make a list of all the moms that you personally know. Your family, your friends of friends, your colleagues, people in your network, people in your community, people that you might have already talked to about working together if you've started coaching a little bit, or even some of your social media friends and followers. Coaches that I work with can usually make a list of at least 50 different names of people who would fit their ideal client. Step number 3 is to serve the people on your list. Now, this is where the work really begins. When you wake up and you start your workday as a coach, you flip open that spreadsheet and you look at those names. You ask yourself, how can I serve this person today? And you might send them an email or send them a DM and check in with them and see how things are going, see if they're having any challenges or any struggles, and then send them some valuable resources or training. Like I might send them a link to one of my latest YouTube videos or an email to download a PDF copy of my book. I might look at their latest social media post and ask if I can give them a little feedback. Sometimes I'll send them an encouraging voice memo. I'll even offer to hop on Zoom for 30 minutes and help them solve a challenge that they are working through. It's important to note that I'm not spamming people or continuing to message people who are not replying back to me. I'm just gently reaching out and seeing where I can add real value. Step number 4 is to ask them to take the next step. And this step requires that you have something to offer them, some kind of idea what your coaching package is. Now, this step can be a little scary if you're just starting out, to ask somebody to think about paying you money, but it's essential if you ever want to actually have clients. And the reason that we spend so much time on step number 3, serving your list of people, is so that when it comes time to make that ask, you've built up a lot of goodwill and reciprocity with these people. I promise it will make it a lot easier for you to make the ask when you've been serving somebody from the heart and adding value for weeks prior to doing it. So you want to earn the right to make the ask, and then once you've earned it, you make it. I usually keep it simple. I'll say something like, hey, I'm rolling out a new one-on-one coaching package in the next couple weeks and think you might be a fit for it. Would it be okay if I sent over the details when it's ready? And if I've been serving somebody for a while, a message like that is not going to come across as salesy or pushy. In fact, a lot of the time they're excited to get it and they say, yes, please send me the details. Now, one important closing thought. You are eventually going to run out of names to add to your spreadsheet. And that is essentially why we create content as coaches, is to authentically generate new conversations with people who fit our ideal client demographic. If you've ever thought about using YouTube to do that, I highly recommend you check out this video where I tell you everything I learned after being coached by Ali Abdaal on how to grow on YouTube. He has 4 million YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.